fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go.
Imagine stepping into the WNBA, a league teeming with elite athletes, only to have legendary coaches doubt your potential. This isn't just any player's story, it's Caitlin Clark's journey from being underestimated to redefining greatness. What unfolds is a tale of tenacity, talent, and an unexpected twist that left a seasoned coach, Geno Auriemma, eating his words. Imagine a world where every dribble, every shot, every pass you make is scrutinized under the harshest spotlight, not just by fans, but by legends of the sport. Now, picture a rookie, fresh from college, stepping into the WNBA league brimming with the fiercest competitors. This isn't just any rookie, this is Caitlin Clark, who faced monumental expectations and overwhelming doubts, particularly from one of basketball's greatest minds, Geno Auriemma. Auriemma didn't just doubt her, he dismissed her, predicting her fall before she even took her first step on the professional court. But what he didn't anticipate was Caitlin's sheer will and ability to not just rise, but soar. This is a story of grit, defiance, and a season so spectacular that it forced a legendary coach to publicly eat his words. Welcome to the tale of how Caitlin Clark turned skeptics into believers and reshaped the narrative of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark, entering the WNBA, was met not with fanfares but with furrowed brows. The spotlight wasn't just bright, it was skeptical, harsh. At the forefront of the critics stood Geno Auriemma, a titan of women's basketball whose words carry weight that could tilt careers. Auriemma, known for his sharp insights and often stinging critique, was unreserved in his assessment. Clark, according to him, was not built for the physicality of the WNBA and lacked the speed to escape the league's aggressive defenders. His comments echoed across sports shows, forums, and filled social media debates, setting the scene for a classic prove them wrong narrative. The basketball community watched, some with nods of agreement, others with hopeful defiance. The narrative wasn't just about a player, it was about a challenge to the status quo. Fans and pundits alike debated fervently, could a standout college player like Clark really break through the supposed limitations and thrive among seasoned pros? Auriemma's words, while doubt-casting, also lit a fire under a segment of the basketball audience. Her fan base, though branded as delusional by some, clung to her college highlights as a promise of what could be achieved. The stage was set for a rookie season that would either vindicate Auriemma's doubts or elevate Clark's legacy to new heights. Each game, each play became a statement, watched closely by those waiting for a slip-up and those cheering for a breakthrough. This wasn't just about sports, it was about proving a point, about shifting perceptions in a league renowned for its competitiveness and physicality. Against the backdrop of doubt and high expectations, Caitlin Clark took to the court with something to prove not just to her critics, but to herself and to every young athlete watching her journey. Her rookie season was nothing short of a spectacle. As stats piled up, so did the accolades. Averaging an impressive 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and over 5 rebounds per game, Clark wasn't just playing, she was redefining what a rookie could achieve in the WNBA. Her performances weren't just good, they were record-breaking, rewriting the WNBA history books one game at a time. Her standout moments were many, but a few resonated more loudly than others. In one game, she executed a sequence of plays so dazzling it left fans and pundits alike in awe. Her jaw-dropping three-pointers, her no-look passes, and her game-winning shots became the stuff of legend. Each game was a rebuke to the doubts that had shadowed her entry into the league. It was in these moments that the narrative began to shift, from questioning her capability to celebrating her innovation and spirit on the court. As Caitlin shattered expectations, even Geno Auriemma, a seasoned critic, found his perspective shifting. Mid-season, televised interviews captured him offering grudging praise that was once thought unthinkable from him towards a rookie. She's adapted to the WNBA game surprisingly well, he conceded on national television, a statement that would have been unimaginable at the season start. His acknowledgement was not just a personal victory for Caitlin, but a symbolic win for all who dared to defy the predefined limits set by others. As the season progressed, Caitlin Clark's performances continued to captivate and convert skeptics. But it was a particular game that stood out as the turning point, a game that would not only define her rookie season, but also underscore her impact on the sport. The Indiana Fever were trailing by double digits at halftime against a top contender, a scenario that seemed to predestine another rookie learning moment. Yet, what transpired in the second half was nothing short of miraculous. Clark exploded out of the break with an unrelenting force, scoring 15 points in the third quarter alone. Her agility and precision on the court dismantled the opposing defense, showcasing not just her scoring ability, but her leadership under pressure. The climax came in the final seconds of the game, with the Fever down by 3. Clark received the ball beyond the arc, dribbled past a double team, and launched a game-tying three-pointer as the buzzer sounded, sending the game into overtime where the Fever would secure a victory. This moment was replayed across sports networks and social media, becoming a defining snapshot of her tenacity and skill. The aftermath of this game marked a significant shift in narrative. Post-game, Geno Auriemma, previously one of her staunchest critics, was interviewed. His tone had softened, his choice of words careful, reflective. "She has the heart of a champion," he admitted, a stark contrast to his earlier dismissals. This game did more than just add a win to the record. It transformed Caitlin Clark from a rookie to watch to a rookie who had arrived. It prompted a reconsideration of what newcomers could achieve in the WNBA and challenged seasoned analysts to rethink their assessments. As Caitlin Clark's rookie season unfolded, it became clear that her influence extended far beyond the stat sheets and highlight reels. Her remarkable entry into the WNBA wasn't just about her personal success. It catalyzed a broader discussion about the potential of rookies and the evolving dynamics of women's basketball. Her season challenged long-standing narratives about the transition from college to professional play, demonstrating that with the right talent and determination, immediate impact was not only possible but likely. Clark's explosive performances did more than silence her doubters. They inspired a new generation of players and fans. Her ability to perform under pressure, to lead her team, and to shatter records set a new standard for what a rookie in the WNBA could achieve. This shift was palpable as coaches and scouts began to reassess how they evaluated collegiate talent transitioning to the pros. Beyond the court, Caitlin's impact was felt in the increased attendance at games and viewership numbers that spiked whenever she played. Her presence brought new energy and excitement to the league, drawing attention not only from traditional basketball fans, but also from those who had never before followed women's basketball closely. Her story was a beacon for media coverage, bringing more attention and respect to the WNBA and its athletes. Off the court, Caitlin became a sought-after figure for endorsements and public appearances, further showcasing the commercial viability of female athletes in leading roles. Her social media platform saw exponential growth, providing her a direct line to inspire and interact with young fans, particularly girls, who saw in her a role model who combined prowess with poise. As Caitlin Clark's rookie year came to a close, the echoes of her performance continued to resonate across the WNBA and beyond. What began as a season filled with skepticism ended with a resounding affirmation of her talent and impact. Clark didn't just meet the high expectations set for her, she exceeded them, bringing a new level of excitement and respect to women's basketball. Her journey from doubted newcomer to celebrated star is a testament to her resilience and skill. Clark's defiance of the initial doubts and her subsequent triumphs symbolize a larger cultural shift within sports, acknowledging and valuing the prowess of female athletes in a field often dominated by skepticism toward women's competitive capabilities. Her success has not only inspired current players and fans, but has also paved the way for future generations of women in sports, proving that they can succeed spectacularly on the biggest stages. By the end of the season, even Geno Auriemma, who had voiced significant doubts, acknowledged her prowess, marking a significant reversal from his earlier stance. This acknowledgement wasn't just a personal victory for Clark, but a public nod to the changing tides in how women's sports are perceived and discussed. Her achievements have become a rallying cry for those advocating for greater coverage, respect, and investment in women's athletics. As we look forward to what the future holds for Caitlin Clark and the WNBA, it is clear that her rookie season was more than just a series of games. It was a movement. Her story is far from over, but its chapters thus far have inspired, challenged, and elevated the discourse around women's sports. Clark has not only changed the game, she has redefined what is possible, setting the stage for the next generation of athletes to dream bigger and aim higher. Have you been inspired by Caitlin Clark's groundbreaking rookie season as much as we have? Her journey from a doubted newcomer to a league sensation has not just rewritten the records, it's redefined what we expect from athletes in women's basketball. But the story doesn't end here, and the conversation is just getting started. Join us in this ongoing dialogue about the impact of trailblazing athletes like Caitlin. What do you think was her most impressive moment this season? How do you see her influencing the future of the WNBA? Drop your thoughts, favorite Clark highlights, and predictions for her next season in the comments below. Let's keep this discussion lively and show why women's basketball deserves all the spotlight it can get. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our channel so you never miss an update on Caitlin and the many other incredible players who are changing the game. By engaging with our content, you're not just watching sports, you're supporting a movement that uplifts and highlights women's achievements on and off the court. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep cheering and keep believing in the power of sports to inspire and transform.